Oh, I'm just eating a sweet. Good evening, everybody. I had to quickly swallow that. Welcome to another exciting version of North Bank Summit. I think I've offended my two co-hosts because neither are available tonight. So it is what it is. God bless. And instead, I've got two very sexy and reliable replacements. I mean, this man needs no introduction. I mean, just look at his beard. I mean, here he is. Sexy Carl, how you doing, mate?
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. It's been a long time. I can't remember the last show I did. But yeah, no, it's good to be back.
As
Hope you
OnlyFans
both
takes
all
up a lot of your
good.
time, doesn't it? Yeah, you still got that. And Brian, very nice. Thank you very much for showing up and helping us out.
Absolutely no problem, and yeah, looking forward to this one. Been a while since I've been on the podcast, so
Yeah, good man. Before we start anything else, obviously, I'd like to give some good news. Liam obviously said he had to, he's got lots of things going on. His little boy was taken ill over the weekend, but thankfully he is now home and getting on the mend. So that's the best result anyone could have hoped for the weekend. So Liam and Bobby and Sarah and Billy. Here's hope they can have a wonderful Christmas and a brilliant next year because they all thoroughly deserve it, to be quite frank.
yeah, 100%.
So, right, well, let's
Yeah,
get
yeah.
to, before we talk about, before we talk about yesterday's game, we're going to roll back till last week. Champions League night, Bayern Munich at home. The clash of, well, the two best teams in Europe at the moment. That's what everyone keeps telling me. So, it turned out very well, Carl, because we won 3-1 and we're top of the Champions League, top of the Premier League, and it's lovely.
Yeah, no, it was a tough game. But I mean, it was always going to be a tough game. As you say, probably the two most informed teams in Europe currently. Think they haven't lost a game of that until they played us this year.
That's
So
correct.
yeah, no, it was a very, very tough game. Got some very, very good players. That honestly, that little 17-year-old that they had was a very, very,
Yeah.
very good
What's
player.
his name?
Leonard Carl, great
Sexy
name, that.
Carl. Yeah, go on. You're a disgrace scoring against us.
Yeah. No. But it was no, they're very well team. Obviously, company's got them playing some good stuff. And yeah, obviously going up 1-0 and then they're getting the equaliser, but we showed good strength. Second half, we were unbelievable. We just dominated in the
Yeah.
second half. It's one of the best performances I've seen from us this season. It was good to kind of, after the Tottenham game to go on the back of that and obviously beat Bayern as well. We're 3 points clear now, I think, aren't we, Champions League?
Yes, we are. Yes.
Yeah, so we're pretty much we're through, aren't we now? So we've got Club Brugge next, which should
Yeah,
be
that's right. A week next
forward. You
week.
never
Yep.
know. Yeah,
No, no, they have
but
beat.
no, it's looking
Did they
good. It's
beat
looking good at the
Barcelona at
moment.
home?
the Venom close. I remember that it was
No,
like 3-3.
I know it was tight. Yeah,
I
was
think
it
they
a
drew
draw?
with them, didn't they? I think
Yeah,
they drew.
yeah. I
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't,
but
I
they
don't
drew
think they're a
that.
bad side at home, to be fair. But we should still beat them. They lost yesterday to some in Belgium. But yeah, I mean, the first half, Ryan. I mean, it was very close. Obviously, we got off to a good start, and they pegged us back through. Yeah, that Carl scored, and it was, you know, two people going at it, and it was very tight. And yeah, you wondered what was going to happen in the second half. As Carl's just alluded to, I mean, we were sensational second half. Really, all the people coming on, the subs making a difference. Great to see Barake get his first goal, and there was just a great performance.
Yeah, overall, but yeah, back to the first half, like you say, it was the top two, as you've been told, all throughout the day as well, because build up, I was looking forward to it myself, and all you had in the UK media was, this is the top two, this is Arsenal's first true test in Europe, this will show us what they're made of, and it was something we've done this season, haven't done for the last few years, it's coming from learning from mistakes, is we're not going gun-ho against any and everyone, we're going into the game. We start the game and put on the opposition with someone like a Bayern. We're sussing them out. We're using that first 45 minutes to suss them out, the weaknesses, the strengths. If we get a lead in the meantime, fantastic. If not, we use the second half to absolutely, as we saw, just turn in from them basically, and literally use their weaknesses against them in the second half instead. But it's good to see that we've got that savvy about us, that we're not going to just go, but we're Arsenal. We're going to go all out attack. I hope for the best, basically. You score 4, we'll score. You score 4, we'll score 5 mentality. It's actually a smart approach nowadays in these sort of games. And Bayern Munich fans and rival fans aren't used to that. They're still thinking of us from the latter Wenger years when we just went, we're Arsenal, we'll go gun ho. We don't care what the scoreline is. We're going to play our brand no matter what. It's one way or no way.
And it's interesting because somebody in the car, old Kimmich come out after the game, very sour grapes, I thought, banging on about long balls and this and that. Obviously, he's been part of the Bayern team for a long time, and obviously they've smashed us so many times, 5-1, 5-2, this and that. We've had so many hidings. It's lovely to give them a good beating. And second half, we played some lovely football, scored some lovely goals, could have had a few more. Harry Kane didn't get a sniff. Declan Rice was magnificent. And I just thought, Kimmich just come across as a bit of a silly little boy.
It was quite ironic, to be honest, when it's saying that, sorry, Ryan, that their goal came from a long ball, and that's all he was moaning about us, was playing long balls, wasn't it? But I thought that was quite ironic, really. But yeah, as you say, it was just, they knew they got outplayed, and they just didn't like it. So
no, they didn't get a kick. I have to say as well, I just want to talk about Lewis Skelly. I felt a little bit sorry for him, kind of thrown in a bit of the deep end. Hadn't played a lot of minutes, not a lot of big games, and he did get found out a little bit. Obviously, Calafiori, when he came on, made a hell of a difference. Yeah, exactly. Go on, here he is. And hello, Andy. And yeah, I don't even know what I was going to say now. What I was going to say. But no, he's Calafiori coming on. He done very well. Declan Rice. I'd talk about him again. He's just phenomenal. He's so good. £105 million, just ridiculous. He was absolutely outstanding. Most of the team was, to be fair, against Bayern. Everyone put in a shift, but I thought him in particular. I don't think there's a better midfielder in Europe right about now. He's in the form of his life. He's loving football, and he played well against yesterday. But yeah, he's so vital, and so vital.
Yeah, he's probably at the moment, obviously, now Bell's out, he's probably our most important player currently. He's always there, he's always playing, he always does 90 minutes, he never stops running. He can score, he can assist, his delivery is absolutely, I've never seen anything better. That delivery is on.
Of course, insane, absolutely insane. And he said that he doesn't really practice them. They said they don't really have time to do it in training.
It's mad,
so
isn't it? It's just on the money every single time. He's in the form of his life. I know they're obviously doing the comparisons, aren't they, with Caicedo? But give Caicedo his props. He's a top player as well. But
he's very good, but it's a slightly different position.
Yeah, 2 different players at the end of the day.
Declan Rice doesn't get sent off for dirty tackle.
No, that was
excuse me.
Get the head of yourselves now.
Yeah, sorry, I get excited.
No, I love him. He's great. We definitely underpaid.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's worth double that now. And obviously in the second half, Carl, it's great to see the 2 subs come on, 2 wingers. And yeah, great to see them both get a goal.
Yeah, good for Noni to come back into it. Looked a little bit quiet yesterday. I know we're obviously getting ahead of ourselves here. I'm talking about the Bayern game, but it was great for him to get off the mark for us. Good goal, good cross, good finish. It's a tough finish, that is. It's not easy.
It was. He could easily shake that.
Yeah, quite easily could have done. And obviously, the Martinelli goal, well, that was just brilliant, wasn't it? To see Neuer come flying out and just get taken out by just one miscontrol, really, by Martinelli. Because
it come off his leg, didn't it? Yeah. But it did the job.
Good composure, good finish. Job done.
Yeah, was it? Isn't it right? Martinelli, a lot of our wingers, no matter what, he can start chipping in the goals. Obviously, Trossard looks like he's going to be out for, I don't know, because he's, on Friday, Arteta seemed to suggest it didn't seem to be anything too serious. But obviously, he didn't play yesterday, and I haven't seen pictures of the training yet. for Wednesday. So whether he'll still be out, I don't know. But obviously, it's great to see him chipping in. Obviously, Martinelli and Madueke now chipping in with goals as well. It's everyone's doing their bit.
Yeah, and that was a question when we brought obviously Nani in, and there was rumours in the summer obviously one of Martinelli or Trossard would be going, this, that, and the other. And then Trossard got his pay rise instead, and Martinelli stayed. It was, well, how are the likes of Martinelli and Trossard, the ones that have been there longevity wise, how are they going to react to someone like Nani coming in? If Nani hits the ground running, then obviously Nani didn't score. He wasn't scoring at first, but he was performing, and that seemed to, even though he's been out for a while, up till last Wednesday, it seemed to give both Leo and Gabby a kick up the backside, basically knowing that their position's under threat properly, and we're getting the best out of them now. Trossard has been phenomenal this season. He's like the Trossard we signed, like Trossard when he arrived and we signed, we knew we had, but he sort of dipped off a bit last year. Martinelli, we're starting to see again what we had 2 years ago with him before he dropped off as well. And I've been hoping it was the case. I needed a kick up the arse, because maybe it was, and maybe it was. They got comfortable respectively and thought, no matter what, if he's dropped, I'm playing, and vice versa, this, that, and the other. Whereas now they've got competition. There's no guarantee because you've got a third person that can play on that side. But no, literally, look, while that's the case, we're benefiting as a club because it's getting us goals, it's getting us points on the board. Even when we're like yesterday, a bit, we're still plucking up the goals. We're not relying on one individual either. It's a collective. Be it the wingers, be it midfielders, be it Victor when he is playing, or Kai when he comes back. And it's as I say, it's brilliant to see. And look, I know it's early in the season, still November and all that, or December now, actually saying that. But these are positives to look forward to, because it's now getting through this month itself into New Year, between now and Liverpool, just keep winning our games. I looked at the fixtures after yesterday, and league-wise, there's no excuse for us not to get maximum points. I know they're going thick and fast, but the quality of opponent, if you want to win the league, you've got to be beating these teams we've got coming up, home and away. Because these are, again, the teams that are coming up are the teams that have been screwing us for the last 2 years when it comes to the title race.
So we've got Brentford at home Wednesday, Aston Villa away. Then we've got
Wolves and Everton.
Off the top of my head, who we got after that?
Wolves and Everton.
Wolves at home, that's right, Saturday 8 o'clock. Then Everton away, then
Yeah.
Palace in the cup, then Brighton at home, then Villa at home again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming thick and fast, aren't they, Carl? And obviously,
Yeah, mate.
we start discussing yesterday's game. Obviously, a big shock before when the teams got announced that Saliba wasn't there. He's picked up a knock. I mean, he's very vague. I mean, I don't remember Arteta coming out afterwards and saying what he's actually done. But obviously, missing both centre halves yesterday wasn't ideal.
No, not at all. And it gives Chelsea a boost as well when they see the lineup and they see Saliba's not there. Obviously, they knew Gabriel weren't going to be playing, but when you see both of your centre backs missing, it's going to give the opposition team a boost. And they didn't really need that anyway, because they just come off the back of a good win against Barcelona. They were playing probably the best team in the world currently at the moment in Arsenal. It's a London derby. We've done very well there in recent years, and they want to put one over on us. So it kind of gave them a bit of extra motivation that we didn't really need for them to have, to be honest. But Mosquera and Hincapié are very good replacements.
And they played in the Brighton Cup game together, and they kept a clean sheet.
Yeah, well, I think obviously Hincapié he's an invincible, isn't he? He's no mug.
Yes, that's right.
He's got
very good player.
got about 50, 60 caps for Ecuador or something ridiculous as well. He's got
he's their captain, I think.
He's their captain, yeah. So he won't be fazed by that. Obviously, Mosquera coming in, he's played away at Anfield and done very well.
I did think he was slightly shaky in certain times. I mean, he did all right. I mean, he looked very comfortable in the second half coming forward with the ball.
Yeah. But it was a big blow having both your your spine of your team missing in your two centre halves. It was very difficult, and I think we weathered the storm in the first 20 minutes quite well. And obviously the Caicedo moment, I thought, we could really get to grips with this game. But I think the last week, obviously with the Tottenham game and the Bayern, it looked like it had taken a bit out of us. We looked very leggy.
I think so. Yeah, Timber looked tired. I think Saka
yeah.
looked tired.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, Rice wasn't. I mean, he was so good against Bayern. He was still good yesterday, but obviously not
Yeah.
as.
obviously
You know, but
Martinelli again, not really.
he was.
doing it.
Yeah, he didn't really get in the game, did he?
Nah,
We weren't very good with the ball though yesterday. I didn't think they
no, we're very,
kept giving
very
it down
slack.
Saka's side, and they weren't really spreading it around. There wasn't really much urgency, was there, Ryan? I mean, obviously with the sending off, you know, it was definite red. I mean, Anthony Taylor, a little word on him. I mean, I always knew he was going to be a nightmare as soon as he started booking everyone within every time they breathed after like 12 minutes, and there's like 4 people booked, and it's just like, I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on here, but I had a few quid on a player to get sent off after 12 minutes, and obviously it came in the first half, so that was very nice. But yeah, it was a horrible tackle when he has got that in him, Casido, for as good as he is. He knew what he was doing. I mean, Ian Wright, I see a little feature earlier, and whoever he was working for yesterday. And early in the game, he did a tackle on someone, and he was like really pumped up, and he was geeing the fans up. And Ian Wright said he was just so pumped up, he was just doing silly things, and then obviously it then led to that tackle. I mean, you know, he's obviously gone to get the ball, but completely just, you know, got him. And well, as soon as you see it, you knew he was going to get sent off.
Well, this is to go back to Anthony Taylor. You mentioned. I was going to say this anyway, but how I don't want to prolong it in terms of making it a whole show and all that. But how on earth is Anthony Taylor, of all the refs, getting big games still in the Premier League? Be it for our Arsenal games, Chelsea, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Chelsea, Manchester. How's he getting these games? Because this is the same referee last year. He got suspended for giving too many bookings between Chelsea and Bournemouth at Bournemouth last season. Gave him 14 yellow cards, and then when they reviewed it, it was like, most of these aren't yellow cards, Anthony. What the hell? Because he couldn't explain himself, he got suspended for a week, and yet here we are a year later, and he's getting one of the biggest games, obviously the biggest game of the weekend, but one of the biggest games in the league.
As soon as he booked someone after about 3 minutes, you just knew.
Trigger happy.
And once he's given one for the same, it was just, I mean, he'd calm it down slightly. But we had 6 people booked, so we're getting a fine for that, apparently.
Yeah, we'll get a fine.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. The Zubimendi one, fucking, like, I can't believe he booked him for that. That was his first challenge.
And also, it's very similar to.
I know.
I was saying on the watch on yesterday. It's very similar to the booking he got the last booking he got a few weeks back, where he literally just against Sunderland, basically, when Xhaka fouled Eze. Worse a foul, nothing given. 2 seconds later, breathed on him, right, yellow card, free kick. And it was like this. It was like that yesterday. Like he breathed.
Cucurella did about 5,000 Saka, didn't get booked.
I counted 4, I think.
Anthony Taylor said.
Yeah, I've just guessed there, to be fair.
Anthony Taylor set the tone. As I say, when he was straight 3-4 minutes into the game, and he's going yellow card, he's picking. The fact he's picking and choosing. Prior to Caicedo getting sent off, Caicedo had 5 bookable offences each, back to back. And I said, for me, I think Caicedo got cocky, and he thought, I've got to wave it 5 times. What? Because you notice, I mean, people didn't notice this even until afterwards. He makes this challenge. He goes to get up, realises Anthony Taylor's about to blow the whistle. He throws himself on the floor. Goes, I'm injured.
Oh, you're rolling around.
And then obviously with VAR, he got yellow, and VAR obviously sent Anthony Taylor over. And the camera pans to him. He's like, me? Like he's the guardian angel. He would never do anything so harsh whatsoever. As I say, I think he got cocky. It backfired. But if we hadn't had 2 intense games, as mentioned before, in terms of Bayern at home, Tottenham at home, in the previous 7 days, we might have took that advantage yesterday. But we just, as you said, we looked leggy, we shouted it, and the games previous they took a bit out of us. But look, as I said earlier on, when you don't play well away from home against a rival, don't lose, and they didn't lose. And at the very end, if it wasn't for miscommunication between Timber and Victor, we may have won it.
Mhm. Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, obviously, early second half, coming out thinking, oh, I'm not going to lie, I think, oh, we're going to, don't do nothing silly. We score, we're going to win. Obviously, they get a corner and they did kind of what we done. That's why I did think we missed Gabriel Saliba. I mean, it's a poor goal really to give away. But obviously, it is what it is.
Yeah.
The crowd was up. I mean, they did play well yesterday, Chelsea, I have to say. I did think they were good. I thought Neto played really well. He's very good when he gets the ball, which looks threatening. But obviously, Mikel Marino does what he does. I mean, I know a few people were moaning about him yesterday, going, no, he's not doing anything. But he did two key moments for us. I mean, he got his leg almost chopped off. And then he scored again. Nice little cross from Saka and Marino. Yes, he's got the striker's instinct, isn't he, Carl? He's you know, for a makeshift striker, he's been amazing. He's been so good. I mean, he never moans when he don't play, and you know, he just gives 100% all the time, and he's been absolutely superb.
I think I read earlier for Club and Country, he's got like 25 goals and assists in
Phenomenal.
for someone that really is a backup player, isn't he? Let's be honest. He you know, if you lined up your fit 11 for Spain and for Arsenal, he doesn't get in either. But he's done a job, and Arteta. So you got to give credit to Arteta as well, because he's seen something in Marino to think, do you know what, he could do a job up front for me. And some of his finishes, they're top quality finishes. The goal yesterday was a good goal, good header, as you say, good cross from Saka. It was just inviting him, wasn't it, to head it. And he's been brilliant, hasn't he? I think he was one the fans didn't really take to at first when he was playing in midfield, but I think he's become a little bit of an unsung hero now amongst
I think
fans.
when he signed with it, okay, he'll just be a squad player, midfielder, come on, cover people. But obviously, with all the injuries last season, and he had to make him a striker, and I think that's ended up making him the player he now is. I think the confidence he has in goal, I mean, as well, his strike rate as well. I'd like to see the accuracy, because he doesn't really miss a lot. I have to say, you never think, oh, Marino's missed again. He 9 times out of 10 he scores.
He's the opposite to Giroud. If you know, you know.
I was going to say was Havertz, because he's a good goal scorer, but he can miss quite a few. But Marino does have a sort of killer instinct, which going forward, I mean, I don't know if I see after the game yesterday, bizarre. I mean, I like Theo Walcott. He was coming out and saying, oh, well, yeah, I think Arteta now in the big games, he'll play up front instead of Gyökeres and Havertz. And even Daniel Sturridge is going, I don't know, mate. I mean, I can't see it. I mean, it was lovely, Ryan, to see Big Victor come back on. I mean, missed him for a good few weeks now. I mean, he very nearly had the fairy tale, didn't he? You already said about Timber, bless him. You know, Timber trying to get about, he just gets out of the bloody way. So the score, yeah. I mean.
No, it was great. It was great seeing Victor back. Obviously, as you say, we missed him for the last week, so he was just getting to his stride. And he pulled his muscle.
Yes, he was good against Burnley. Yeah, first half.
And then it was really good. Just like, okay, but it took a few minutes when he came on yesterday just to get settled in. But once he was settled and once he got his bearings, he was like a man possessed. Because I remember the Moreno's shot prior to that, like 10 minutes prior, and Sanchez saves, it comes out. He's there. His instinct is like, boom.
He can fly in.
By the way, great action, by the way, to get him booked.
Mate, that was the thing, obviously, because they had a pleasant off. I mean, that's why Arteta brought on Lewis Skelly for Calafiori, and I mean, I'll give the players their due. They were very sensible yesterday. They didn't do nothing silly. They didn't give the ref any decision to make.
No, unlike certain people at West Ham.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, it's great to see him back. It's great. It's good to see not just he's back, that he still has the bit between his teeth. He hasn't dropped just because he's been out injured for a few weeks. The intensity hasn't dropped off. He hasn't gone backwards in his levels. He's been maintaining it in training clearly. And the hunger's now there that he wants to kick on now. And if he had scored yesterday, the winning goal, or in general, that would have been the devil, obviously the sort of game it was as well. That would have probably given him a massive confidence boost the first of the season to really kick on now and show everyone that doubts him what he's all about now. He just needs that one moment. I think there's that one moment in a big game, be it a clutch goal. I think that will then push him on. Theo Walcott,
He needs an Eze moment.
Theo Walcott. I love the guy, but like he's gone into punditry, and he's toned the line. He toned the media line of, I must say most controversial things to get me clipped up and put online. Fancy saying, I don't think Mikel. Again, this is someone he's played with as well. His ex-teammate. I don't think Arteta rates Victor and Kai. Does he not realise they've been injured? Has he been living in cuckoo land? Both of them. One's been out injured since after match day 1. The other one's been injured for the last few weeks with a hamstring, with a muscle injury or whatever it was. Did he just think, Mikel's gone, well, yeah, I've got strikers, or an attacking forward in Kai and a striker in Victor, but you know what? I'd rather stick with Moreno because his name's Mikel. Is he that dense? Is he trying to be that dense to us? It's so frustrating. I thought it would be one of the good ones, but he's going down that route, and I'm very worried about it because there's very few ex-Arsenal players that go into the pundit world and actually stand up for us. Perry Groves is one of them.
I mean, Theo normally does. I don't know what's happened yesterday, but on the whole, he does normally. I don't know, but Carl, it was good to see. Obviously, Victor hungry, and he must be chomping at the bit to get back starting. Do you reckon he's going to start on Wednesday?
Oh, I think I'd still go with Moreno, to be honest, and then I'd get him on for half hour, 45 minutes, ready for the Villa game.
Yes.
I think away, because I think it'd be better to have him away, especially because he can stretch that defence and get him behind. I think he might still play Moreno, bring him on maybe for 45. It depends, doesn't it? Who knows what Mikel goes through his head. But I'm thinking that's probably what he'll do. I think he'll make a few changes.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Ben White come and play, rest Timber, because he's played a lot of football, Timber.
I mean,
and we're at home, so we can afford to rotate a little, not too much, but a little bit.
It was lovely to see yesterday the firepower we had on the bench. Obviously, Odegaard coming on, I thought he looked fairly sharp.
He looked good, Odegaard.
He did. But again, I think I mean, it'd be interesting to see Jesus if he does come as well, because obviously I think they're also hungry and chomping at the bit. You can see Odegaard and Gyökeres how focused and hungry, because they can see how well we're doing. We're top of the league, Champions League. We're absolutely flying, and everyone wants to be playing. Everyone wants to be part of it. Everyone wants to be, doing their bit. So that was very good to see. Obviously, Gabriel Jesus back on the bench yesterday. It just got such a. I mean, even when the players got injured, it's just wonderful to see the strength and depth that's there now. And like I said, with regards to changes on Wednesday, I mean, up in Brentford, I have to say I had them to get relegated. I'm not going to lie. I thought Keith Andrews was really going to struggle. I hold my hands up, but he's done an incredible job. Jordan Henderson has been brilliant for them. Damsgaard, Dixon, the striker, is it Igor Thiago? He's got 9 goals in 8 games. I mean, they've been brilliant. That Diego Otara, is it?
Otara.
Yeah. From Bournemouth. I mean, they've done really, really well. I mean, as I said, I did think they'd struggle, but I think it will. Again, it's another London derby as well.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone's expecting us to, give them a bit of a beating, and I'm not going to lie, me too. But regards to changes, as we said, there was tired legs. I mean, I presume Raya will carry on because he didn't have a lot to do yesterday, to be fair. And
isn't Alafiori on 4 bookings?
I have absolutely no idea, darling, to be honest.
I can look at that.
Yeah, obviously, we want him available Villa.
Yeah.
Me and Miles Skelly. I mean, I thought Lewis Skelly did all right in the second half.
Yeah, he did all right.
But, coming forward, he looks very comfortable in midfield. I think that's where he wants to be, but I wouldn't be surprised if he played, and Ben White as well.
Was just
Obviously, being happy on Mosquera. We don't know what's going on with Saliba.
No.
But you could, Incapio and Mosquera would be fine against Brentford. I think, although, like I said, they have got an extremely very good striker at the moment who'll
Yeah.
definitely put himself about. And yeah, obviously looking to Villa on Saturday, if you can save Saliba for that, brilliant. I presume Rice and Zubimendi will play. I reckon Odegaard will come back.
Odegaard will start. Eze will drop out.
Yeah.
Or maybe Eze on the wing. It's possible. Again, we don't know what's happening with Trossard. I wouldn't be surprised if Madueke got a start
I
because
still think
Martinelli
Saka
got a
will
start
start.
yesterday, and Martinelli himself. I thought Saka was quite poor yesterday. I have to say.
Oh, he's all
I know he set up the goal. I was just a bit frustrated with some of his crossing and some of his shots cross over the bar. I don't know. I just thought he was
I
I
think-
don't know. And he's had a big week personally.
Yeah.
I know he's just got engaged in that, and he did play very well against Bayern. I mean, we can't expect him to do it all the time.
Nah.
But I mean, I'd be surprised if he did best him. But
I'll just go back to Trossard.
yeah.
I just think the Trossard, the whole situation. I think Chelsea was a game too early because it was that quick crossover between Wednesday and Sunday. It may have been just a bit of a too much to ask for. I think I might be wrong. We could do a press conference tomorrow. He could be told, we're going to save him for Saturday instead, or
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, like I said, Jesus is on the bench. It'd be lovely if he could come on and get 20, 30 minutes at home.
Yeah.
I think I'm sure that'd be the ideal
Yeah,
scenario.
get the crowd going as well, and when he comes on as well, in terms of them cheering him on and all.
Yeah, that would be lovely to see. Sorry, Carl.
Calafiori's on 4 bookings.
And Norgard could play as well, actually, against his former team, thinking about it.
So yeah, I wouldn't risk Ricardo personally. With that information, I'd go. You know what, you're on the bench, but you have the night off. Lewis Skelly can do it.
Yeah, save yourself for Villa. Yeah,
because Lewis Skelly, because obviously we do this invert. As you say, when he inverts into midfield, he comes into his own. There's that no fear comes into it. I watched him in person against Atletico the other week, and he gets that ball. He just runs. He has that no fear in midfield.
Superb.
Yeah, he's brilliant when he does that. It's just people need to realise again, he's a midfielder. He's adapting. He is learning a new role.
And he's only 18 as well.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
a kid.
people
He's
so quick to criticise. He came out of nowhere last year.
Yeah.
No one expected him to play for us and play as much as he did, and then to be as good as he was. And then everyone's so quick to oh well, no, it's not. No. It's like give the boy a break. He's gone from playing every game last season for like 6 months, and then this season, obviously, we got the squad, and he's having to pick and choose his minutes. It's as much as it's a lot for him to change the mentality as well.
Well, I've not seen him complain either. He doesn't. He's not. This is what I'm knocking about this squad. They don't complain, even if they are like Lewis Kelly, where they were playing 1 minutes galore, and the next minute they're on the bench, but they're rotating. To just get on with it, they accept it and they keep going.
There's something special happening. I think everyone's really behind it, and I think it's just no one's moaning. Everyone's everyone wants to be a part of it. Everyone wants to play. Everyone wants to do their bit, which is why we're doing so well. It's why we're 5 points clear at the top of the league. Everyone's blowing smoke up our arse, but it's for a good reason, because at the moment we are the best team in the country and arguably Europe.
Yeah, I mean, the team harmony will always be good when you're winning. You're never going to get players moaning that they're not playing when the team's winning. It's when things start going a little bit wrong that you'll start seeing a little bit of players becoming unrest and things like that. I just think obviously Arteta's created this harmony in the group that it's just one big family at the moment. And he's probably very, very honest with the players. He's very honest. Obviously, he's probably had Lewis Skelly's pulled him to the side and just said, look, you're 19. Calafiori's a bit more experienced than you. He is the number one left back, but I want you to fight, So same with Ethan. Ethan's not getting any game time really. And he was brilliant for us when he played last season. But this is part and parcel of being a big club and at a club that wants to win trophies. It's a squad game. It's not an 11-man team.
And again, with Ethan, he's 18. He's so young. He's so young. I mean, I do wonder. I said this last week on the show. I mean, it just depends on any injuries, but I wouldn't be. I mean, because I said I wouldn't be because the that Berta's not one to rest on his laurels, because I think was it George Williams and I wasn't sure if we were going to sign anybody. I said I wouldn't be shocked at all if we went out and signed one or two, just to just keep us at the top, which would then mean possibly the likes of Nwaneri going out on loan.
Yeah, he's looking at. I think we're looking at a left winger, aren't we? I think that's if you were to name a weak point of the team, and I know obviously Ryan touched on it earlier. Trossard has been amazing, but that's probably the area that we do need to strengthen, if anywhere, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Also, talking about obviously the end of Alberta, I don't know what you guys saw, but Fabrizio's broke today that Alberta's getting busy already in terms of thinking for the future. He's got us 2 twins signed up, basically. As soon as they turn 18 in 2027, they're going to be coming over full time, basically.
Yeah, Ecuadorian twins that we've got coming over. They're like 16, I think.
You bear with me.
Well, they're boys or girls? Twin sisters.
You bear with me. I'll find it now. But yeah, Ecuadorian twins. But basically, yeah, we're signing them now, but obviously loaning them back to his. I'm assuming their parent club.
Okay.
And basically, when they turn 18, they're coming over.
It's the same team that developed in Capia and Caicedo.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's actually a very good idea, actually. But I know. I can't remember who it was. I've never heard of him. But there's some attacking midfielder. Is it from Spain? Apparently, everyone's after him. Rodrigo was something or other. But apparently, we're looking at him. He's like 20 or something. And yeah, we're close to signing him, which. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, he's not listening along there.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, that's twins Edwin and the whole Quintero. I don't know, yeah. Really go on, boys.
So yeah, for the listeners as well on Spotify, Arsenal agreed deal to sign 16-year-old Ecuadorian twins Edwin and Hoyga Quintero, from Ecuadorian club. As I say, the same club that obviously produced Hikape. Agreement in place over the brothers. Travel to London this week to join AFC. Deal valid from when they turn 18 in 2027.
Madness, isn't it? How young everyone's getting. It's just ridiculous. That's makes me feel so old.
Tell me about it. Bloody, I'm pushing 40 now.
It's unbelievable. It's just, I mean, it's got the likes of Max Dowman as well. I mean, they've really looked after him, and they call. I mean, all the hype. I mean, so that goal he scored against Bayern in the Champions League under-19 game was just incredible.
Max, I saw that. Oh my days.
He's too good for that.
Sure, but he's doing a good job of just keeping him back. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure will. I mean, there's a possibility he could be on the bench for Brentford. Nice little game to chuck him on, but yeah, he's just keeping him back.
But like I say, I like what we're doing with Max in terms of a drip feeding. We're giving him the taste, getting him used to the surroundings of the first team, getting him inducted to the first team so they know him, he knows them and all that. Again, he's 15. You don't turn 16 till New Year's Eve.
That's mad, is it?
Everyone in the chat, what were you doing at 15 years old?
I don't know if I can say that on air.
What I'm saying. He's doing his mocks. This month he's been doing his mocks in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's
unbelievable. Well, that's what they've got to think of as well, haven't they? His education is very important as well. And that's probably more important than playing for first team at Arsenal at this moment in time. Yeah, so I think they'll be definitely drip feeding him in.
Yeah,
like you said, Ryan. But he's too good for the level he's at in that youth league. He's phenomenal. I thought Ethan was probably the best player we've had come through the youth system, but I think Max might top it.
Yeah, I think so. Seeing his goals for the youth for England. I mean, some of the goals, it's just ridiculous. He just gets the ball, and it is like Messi-esque, and Lamine Yamal, the way they get the ball, it just sticks to him. Just off they go. It's phenomenal. I can't remember an English player doing that for a long time. The skill he seems to have. I mean, it just seems to come naturally, and you just hope the next year or two he's going to get more chances. And if he carries on developing, everyone thinks he's going to develop, then we're going to have a potential world-class player for Arsenal and England.
Well, the fact that when he was 14, if it wasn't for obviously officially now we know a certain situation behind the scenes, They wanted to bring him in last year, Max. They believe in him that much. They wanted to get him getting that taste last year, but obviously it is what it is. But here we are now, and as we all saying, we're not just going off you go and feeding him to the lions or putting him on a pedestal to the highest level and leaving him to dry. As I say, it's drip feed here, a little game here, a few minutes there, get the experience. Use the next, and because of his age, you can say we're going to use his next 12 to 18 months to get you to the level. So when you turn 17, 18, that's when you kick on. This is when we want you to take a position that you want, make it your own, and push, and be our future.
Definitely.
And the fact that we've got this squad depth in terms of Max aside, that we can rotate anyway, with or without Max, we can rotate. It's a blessing, because how long have we been saying Saka needs rest here, he needs this, he needs that? We've now got that with or without Max. Max and his talent is just an added bonus.
Exactly. It's just that's it. Yeah, been saying for ages. Squad depth. It's just so wonderful. That's it. I'll keep saying now, the best squad in the league. It's just all these silly little injuries you seem to be picking up. I mean, obviously we're hoping for positive news. Mikel Arteta tomorrow in regards to Saliba. I mean, if it just sounds like a knock, you lot of think it's nothing silly, but obviously serious enough to not make him play a game. I mean, I'll be surprised if he plays tomorrow. Wednesday. Sorry,
I think Saliba. I think it was more because they didn't want to risk it because they knew how intense the game would be. They didn't want to risk making it even worse potentially. So it's more of a.
Well, and with all the games they've got coming up as well, and I mean, we just said earlier, obviously, got Brentford on Wednesday, Villa Saturday, Club Brugge away next Wednesday, Wolves at home on Saturday, then Palace.
Everton.
Then Palace, then Brighton, then Villa. What's that? Like 7 or 8 games in like 3 weeks.
Literally,
It's every other 2.5, 3 days they're playing. I know everyone goes, "Oh, why they get paid all this money?" But they're still human beings. They're still physical, and obviously the weather's very hit and miss. It's gonna take a good superhuman effort from the whole squad. If they can win it, they should. It's very winnable games here, but if they can win them all, obviously positive thoughts, that'll be an amazing achievement.
Yeah, Villa game will be tough. Villa on form.
Yeah, that was the one game. I was never that worried. Sounds silly about Chelsea away because our record there is good, but Villa away, I don't know. We have done well recently, but it didn't always used to be the case. But I was more worried about Villa away. I don't know if it's at 12:30 kickoffs always scare me. Away from home because someone should just never know.
No,
but I was more worried about because they're playing really well. They've gone under the radar and they're like 3rd or 4th. Fourth, sorry, yeah. And they're I think behind us, we're the 2 form teams.
Yeah, they had a shocking start to the season though. It took them ages to score a goal, I think, didn't it? But
Ollie Watkins has only scored like 1 or 2 goals. I mean, Marlon's really stepped up for him, and Rodgers has been outstanding.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be tough. I mean, Martinez is Martinez. I mean, he did play very well yesterday, to be fair. He has had a couple of dodgy moments recently, but no, they're looking good, Villa. Obviously, they'll have a full house, expectant crowd. And it'll be tough. It will be tough. But again, Ryan, it's one of those games you want to go statement and win, put the pressure on everyone else behind us.
No, exactly. The fact it's the early kickoff as well, so straight away, if we can get the 3 points on Saturday, that what gives us a 7-point buffer between us and City.
Now it'll be more because Man City are going to lose to Fulham.
Do you know what? They could.
I forgot about that.
I draw, I do. As long as we win, that's all that matters. But Fulham play well against Spurs.
Because I forgot about this midweek fixture list. Assuming say Fulham were to get a result tomorrow, be a draw, for example, and we win, we'll be pushing, and then we win, and again we win on Wednesday, and then we win on Saturday. We're looking double figures already between us and City.
And they've got Sunderland at home on Saturday, and then Mugs as they played against us.
And that puts immediate pressure on Pep and his team to turn up on against Sunderland, as you say, at the weekend. But also Chelsea, then they have to do their bit in between as well.
Yeah, they've got Leeds away,
Leeds away.
and then
So what have they got?
I don't know. What's they got?
Basically,
I'll have a
we look
look.
at
Yeah,
if we
go
play, if the luck goes our way, and obviously on
Bournemouth away.
Bournemouth away,
Bournemouth
We've got
away,
two
innit?
away now. Yeah, Bournemouth
Semenyo
away.
back as
Yeah, that'd
well.
be
That'd
tough.
be
Yeah,
interesting.
that'll be tough. Yeah,
So
that'd be a
it's-
tough game as well.
if we get the bit of bloody luck on our side, and we get our results irrespective, we could be looking at double figures by the end of the weekend, away, between our closest, our nearest rival. And then it's just that maintaining that. Then, as I say, I think for me, I know they come thick and fast. And I said this earlier. There's no real excuse for us not to get maximum points between now and when we play Liverpool in the new year. For
Yeah,
me,
I know people worried about Everton away, but their home form recently, Everton. I mean, I know they did well against Man United over 10 men, but they were very poor against Newcastle, very poor
Yeah.
against Spurs. You know, so
You have to go to Everton and win.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Like with Villa, you could kind of just don't lose. You'd be happy with a point probably at Villa Park. The way they've been playing at the moment, you'd take a point.
As long as we win on Wednesday.
Yeah, we have to win our home games. You have to win the home game.
Because you've got Brentford and Wolves coming up. I mean, not being funny, you should be winning both those games all day long. There's no excuses.
No, yeah, you have to win those games. And the good thing is also, what's going a little bit under the radar is we've only got to go and visit White Hart Lane and the Etihad.
Yeah,
I meant to say that earlier. I see the away games you've got left. I mean, people, don't realise. They go, oh, you played them, you played them. But yeah, Sunderland away, tough. Newcastle away, Liverpool away, Chelsea away.
Well,
big games, compared to last season, we were dropping points all these places and we're turning all these into wins.
Well, I was looking at it earlier that the first few weeks of the new year, January and February, sorry, Liverpool, Man United, and Chelsea come to us as well. So they've got
Man United away.
And we've got good records at home against these teams as well in recent years. So Liverpool, even though they won yesterday, they're vulnerable still. They weren't exactly pulling up trees yesterday.
Nah, West Ham were dreadful. I mean, it was like I watched a bit of it. It was like a testimonial game. It was absolutely dreadful.
It's like Liverpool have attacked. Chelsea haven't beaten us at home, and we haven't beaten us since when they had Tuchel and we came back from the COVID. Fans were coming back in. Since that they gave the Emirates, they won 2-0. They haven't beaten us in all comps since. As I say, our home record against them in this new ownership period for them, our home record is phenomenal against them. We absolutely blitzed them. I know it was only 1-0, but we still beat them. And then 5-0 the year before. I think it was 3. So we have got a stranglehold over Chelsea's at the Emirates, over Liverpool. Our record's good actually. Even when they're at their best, we actually do turn up and get results. Man United, I think again on our day we should more than enough. Even with our second string, we should have more than enough to get past them at home. We've got again another good record there. And this is the thing that, like I say, we haven't got to go away. We haven't got to go to the Toilet Bowl, the Bridge, Old Trafford, Anfield in the second half of the season when it counts. Like, the only place we've got to go away to is the Etihad in the running. And the Toilet Bowl. Sorry, at some point, that's in the running. That's in the back end of the season. Like,
well, won the league by then. So.
Exactly. I maintain. I think this is our year. The way we're playing at the moment, I don't want to jinx it, touch wood, and all that, but the way we're going at the moment, if we win all our games between now and Liverpool, I don't think anyone catches us.
No,
because Chelsea and Man City got to play each other still twice.
Oh, okay.
So that could benefit us as well. So either one is going to drop 6 points, or they're both going to drop points between each other. As long as we're winning them games in their match weeks, and in between all that, winning, I don't think anyone's catching us at the moment.
All we can do is just concentrating ourselves.
Yeah, concentrate ourselves game by game. Win all our
games.
If we, as I say, if we get maximum points between now and Liverpool at home, I honestly think everyone will start calling us champions elect for the first time in 22 years, because I I honestly won't see. You know, I know it's only New Year when it happens, but I genuinely cannot see anyone at that point then trying to put that run together to not just catch up with us, but overtake us. And at the same time, we'd have to have a massive drop off for them to do that as well.
I think if we do win all games out, I mean, it's 5 points in a moment, Carl, but I think we win our games. Well, Chelsea, Man City can keep up brilliant, but the gap could be even bigger, and that's why I think Berta could be key in January because he could sign a few more and just blow everyone out the water.
I think it just depends, doesn't it, with January? It depends kind of on our injuries. Because
It's a funny one as well. African
you
Cup of
don't wanna-
Nations as well. We're not, but a lot of clubs are losing a lot of players.
Sunderland are losing 7, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I think you got to be careful as well, because if you're sitting top of the league, say the points difference stays the same, we're 5 points clear come January the 1st, and we're getting players back. Obviously, Gabriel should be back by then. Saliba, Trossard, Kai, Havertz, obviously.
Yeah.
And we say we don't get any more injuries up until then. You don't really need to strengthen in January, because what you don't want to also do is bring players in that potentially is going to upset what already is quite harmonious.
Yep.
You know, January window's a bit of a window that it's a bit of a pointless one sometimes. Yeah, you can make some good signings in there, but there's not really the players available in January that you need. Hence why we didn't do anything last January when we should have done, really.
Yes.
I'm not looking signing players in January. That's what the summer's for, really. But it just depends, doesn't it? Like from here till January, who knows what's going to happen? We just got to go, and that's a cliche, but a game at a time. You just got to keep picking up the wins, and then just worry about yourselves. Don't worry about any other team. If you keep winning, you win the league.
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, just keep doing what we're doing. I mean, we'll start having a few predictions. Starting with the Brentford game. I mean, I think he will make a few changes. I mean, I'd like to see Victor come in. Whether he does or not, I don't know. I think it just makes sense to start him, give him an hour or so. And Odegaard, I'd like to see start as well. I think he will start. I would be surprised if he didn't. I think we'll win about 3-4. I'll say 4-1 against Brentford. I can see them scoring because I think their strike has been very good and they're very confident. I mean, I presume they'll set up a low block. And, I mean, they're quite, I mean, everyone else does, so I can't imagine them not. But I think we'll win fairly comfortably 4-1. Carl?
I'm going for 2-0. 2-0.
Love that. Any scores?
I think Saka. I think Saka will score, and I think Gyökeres will score.
Oh, that'd be nice. And Ryan?
I'm going to go 3-0. I think we get a clean sheet and go. I think 3-0. I think Victor will get a brace, and he'll get the assist for the third, which will be scored by Noni.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah.
I pick Rover.
Any win will do, but
yeah,
just so important to win. Really, it's just so important, and obviously set us up nicely for Saturday lunchtime. Well, I think I'll go. Oh, I don't know. So it depends. If Saliba's back, I'll be more happy. But I have already said that Watkins hasn't really been doing anything yet. Although he does like a goal against us, Watkins, which makes me sad because he supports Arsenal and he shouldn't do that. But he does like playing against us. He does enjoy it. I'll say 2-1. I think it'll be tight. I can see a score in the last minute. That'd be nice. And I've got my work night out, Christmas do Saturday, and I want to be in a good mood. So. Yeah, I'll say 2-1 Arsenal. I think it'll be close because I said Villa will be very good and they're the form team of us. But I think we'll beat them. Carl?
Well, I'm hoping it will set us up because I'm out in London on that Saturday next week. So I'm hoping
go on.
It will.
See some ladies?
No. I'm hoping it will be a good day. I reckon 2-1 as well. That's what I think.
Yeah, stuff. And Ryan?
2-0.
Oh,
I think
lovely.
we get another clean sheet, and I think
Oh, lovely. I'll be happy with that, Ryan. 2
yeah.
clean sheets. I'll be laughing. That'd be lovely.
I think we'll do what we did last year. Go there, frustrate, let them have a little bit of fun initially, give them a bit of hope, dash it away.
What was the score last year?
2-0.
Played them.
Thomas Partey.
Oh, and Trossard. Was that game?
Trossard because he
That
came
was
on
really on the start of the season, wasn't it?
Yeah, second.
I was just going on the cruise. I remember watching. Yeah,
second game of the season. That was first away game of the season.
Had the black away kit on, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trossard came on, scored a goal, and he was naffed off because he wasn't playing enough in pre-season or whatever. And then we gave him a few games. He didn't put a run together, so that worked out well. And Thomas Partey scored a second to kill it off, and Liam went into rupture here on this channel and called out a certain fraud that claims to be a media media lovey or whatever you want to call him. Certain Eduardo Hahn.
Oh yes, Liam's not a big fan of his.
No. But yeah, I was just thinking, watching Villa this season, they started off a bit really, really bad, really concerning.
Yeah, they did struggle. They didn't win for like the first 4 or 5 games.
And then they're getting them. I mean, they got the result yesterday, but from what I heard and what I saw match of the day, they were tested by Wolves.
Martinez made about 3 or 4 very good saves, to be fair.
Yeah.
Had a goal disallowed for offside, where the player was actually, he was more or less in the way of Martinez. But yeah, I mean, on another day, Wolves could have nicked a goal.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see how Villa play against us.
That's a derby. And people in the chat saying, no, Emery likes to get the crowd up because obviously he's a bit naffed that we canned him off. Maybe if he was good at his job and weren't doing other divvy stuff tactically when he was at Arsenal, he might be doing this with us.
It was just wrong place, wrong time, sadly, for us. He's just had too many shit players in Deadwood. And yeah, he was just one of them. They didn't sign the players he probably wanted.
In Zonzi.
Yeah, he had a go. He had a go and it didn't work out. And yeah, he's gone on to do what he's doing and we're surviving all right without him. So so all in all, guys, I think that's everything all talked about and wrapped up in just under an hour. So I can go to bed. It's just lovely.
Have a long day.
Yeah, no, we'll be same again tomorrow. Yeah, back at 4 o'clock in the morning. So yes, I think we've got it. Thank you everyone for the messages. Carl and Ryan, thank you very much for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you for the invite.
But here we go on, love letters. Yes, here we go. It's all coming through now. Yeah. Cheers, Andy. Yeah, fingers crossed. 2-0 Arsenal. Yeah, that'll do me. Thank you, Margaret.
We're ignoring Gav tonight. He's a bit bitter.
That was they did play well, to be fair, Chelsea. They did, so, but yeah, it's what it is. And everybody, we're 3 points clear at the top of the Champions League, 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League. Come and get us if you can. Thank you very much and good night.